What planet is that called fighting? Outside the box. Make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
Now I'm getting queasy. Well, with my mask, I'm sending you the dry cleaning bill. Be a criminal, he said. Money, glamour, power. Any second.
Like you take over my city!
Nut job. What? I'm not the one calling my weapon the Shocker without a trace of iron. Nice dental work. I have to break it. That might not be a bad thing with all the nasty stuff they make here, but it's built to survive a 9.5 earthquake, so don't hold your breath. Of course, the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me win a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man. The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't! It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Huh? Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of fighter power that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in a crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know. One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks, let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless. I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage Killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew? Mr. Negative's men? Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak. Like that giant lizard a while back, or that dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse!
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys, scared the Carnage Killer's gonna get them. That's one fire that's just gonna keep on spreading, huh?
You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. If I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing...
Now who's the thief, huh?
You know Oscorp, but you might not know me. I'm Harry Osborn. And when my father died, he didn't just leave me a business. He left me a New York institution. But too often lately, both Oscorp and this city have been preyed on by criminals. Now today, I'm announcing a joint venture with a man who, like me, recently returned to the city where he was born and wants to help. Wilson Fisk.
New York made me the man I am. Now, I want to give something back. It was my privilege to rebuild this great city after recent crises, but that was just the start. Allow me to introduce you to the Enhanced Crime Task Force. Now, the police are doing a fine job with limited resources. But when they face threats outside their normal scope, they need more. And we have provided.
Rather than increase the burden on taxpayers, Mr. Fisk and I are financing this hand-picked task force ourselves. Vigilantes like Spider-Man only make the problem worse. This is our city, and we're taking it back, together.
I'm still willing to take Oscorp off your hands, young man.
And my answer is still no.
Well, that's fine. I'll just wait until you die of the disease that killed your father.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to begin Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Now's a good time to take... on some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them. Those people won't be able to breathe for long.
Help! It's getting hard to breathe! I can't reach the fire exits! Thank you! I was broiling in there!
I'm coming! Ugh! Good thing my costume protects.
Help! I can't get out! Thank you!
Just a few more seconds!
Hey!
That's some serious heat. Gotta find the people quick.
Hey! Up high!
Firefighters say that without Spider-Man's help, there would almost certainly have been fatalities in the blaze.
Business owner reports suspects disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
Yeah? I'm gonna pat you down for a while.
Just expect me to stand there? Fool me once. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? That was fun. Let's do it again. Almost died just then. Of boredom.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
Car 42, we have reports of fighting, possibly gang-related, in Central Park, southwest corner. Can you check it out?
Dispatch said it was the southwest corner of the park. I should be first on the scene. Huh. Just a few blocks. As the spider swings. Oh yeah!
This is Whitney Chang with an editorial comment. Early polls on the Osborn-Fisk announcement show broad public support. Citizens are tired of the crime wave and have doubts about the mysterious figure known as Spider-Man, despite all the good he's done.
So what else is new?
I've obtained the records of the officers on the task force. They show allegations of corruption and police brutality. None of it proven, but still. Are these the people we want to trust with this kind of power?
Spider-Man, I'm out of here!
The spider! Kill him!
Oh, I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz, it means I like him more. That's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise. might just have... Now to find the one that got away. Hey, wrapping up bad guys is my thing. What the... I can help you? Okay, Mr. Craven the Hunter. You got my attention.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects... heavily armed. All units, officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
It's my lucky day. Time for alternative transportation. Good shot.
There you are. I was starting to think you'd forgotten about me, and hey, you know how sensitive I am.
I've traveled far, I've traveled wide, so many miles, I'm bleary-eyed. Still, I get no place with you. Been burnt in deserts, frozen ice. I've even been to paradise. But I get no place with you. Christopher Columbus may have reached his land of dreams, but when you travel solo, well, it's not all that it seems. The first class lounge, the special suite, the backstage pass, the ringside seat. Well, it doesn't mean much.
Well, there's one perk to being Spider-Man. You learn where all the best public bathrooms are. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me. Someone's in trouble. Okay, let's ride off into the sunset.
I never thought I'd miss this stuff.
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? I'd love to get a shot of Detective DeWolf's evidence. Just what I needed. That'll come in handy. Sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from.